Hi, my name is Rajiv Khilnani. Living in South Asia, it has a total different cultural influence because I come from a whole different cultural environment. And Asia is big on watercolor medium techniques. So I think that's the kind of influence that I've actually brought to my new contemporary works, because I love working on layers and textures and design elements. And also, of course, South Asia is all about colors, and so I love the explosion of colors that I bring into my work. And you see, one of the first things people notice is that I have bright, bold, beautiful colors in most of my works. I would say that what I do right now is very contemporary, it's very experimental. My art making process, so I layer a lot of work, a lot of paint, and I bring in different kind of textures. I do embossing into my work, etching and all that stuff. So it's just building up of layers. I generally, to keep it simple, I do say that I like rock formations and the layering that you see in rocks, and I think a lot of that is what is kind of reflected as I'm doing in the process, because it's layered upon layers of work that I do. But my inspiration could come from anywhere. My first experimentation was always watercolor techniques, and in that I added mixed media technique to it. Then I evolved from there into doing acrylic works on canvas and on paper. Art was always something that intrigued me. I was lucky enough to find my own style, and I'm a big believer in creating my own style. So for me, art is something that gives me pleasure, that gives me relaxation, that grounds me. So for me, that is art, and that's how I define art. It's one of those opportunities, or one of those medias that helps you kind of get your sanity back. But for somebody else, it might be a source of excitement, a source of entertainment, a source of something else altogether. And everybody is going to answer that question differently.